Hey, we're Arman in Berlin and you're watching the AU Review.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
How's Music Matters treating you so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really interesting. Never been to Singapore before. Well, most of us have never been, except Trev, who's actually Singaporean. So he's been here plenty of times.
It's hot. It's very humid. I haven't been back for like 3 years, so
It's hard to get used to again.
It's nice to be indoors. Yeah, we're thinking.
It's that sort of city, isn't it? When you're indoors, you're happy. When you're outdoors, it's like, oh, it's just so hot.
Yeah.
You get used to it. No.
Yeah, we don't know. You see people walking around like, we saw some guys crossing the road, they're just wearing a suit. We're like, you don't have to at least wear the jacket when you're outside.
Yeah.
Just take the jacket
But
off.
that's the only way to keep the sweat in.
Yeah. I think they just genuinely don't think it's hot because they were born and raised here and it's just normal.
I just think, everybody's been really kind to us since we got here. We did a couple of interviews yesterday as well with a couple of blogs. They were just real fun interviews as well. Yeah, so it was good. Everybody's been really kind and we love it, man.
Really fun interviews, so we're kind of at this level, we expect really good interviews.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed here. You're gonna be very disappointed here. but the shows have gone well. The people have received you well. It's all kind of shaping up nicely.
Yeah, well, we've only played one show so far. We've got another one tonight for the Aussie Barbecue and then another one tomorrow night on the Fountain stage. So, yeah, last night was fun. There was a good vibe in the room and really looking forward to the next two. The Fountain stage looks amazing. I watched this, extraordinary 5-piece girl pop group on it last night and they were really cool. Synchronized dance moves and everything. It was like being at a festival, so... Yeah.
Is that something that's the future for your band? Synchronized dance moves?
I hope so.
We've been trying really hard, yeah.
Yeah,
Been working some things together, but it's not quite there yet. Not ready to be unveiled.
Yeah, I think we start, if we can start wearing helmets maybe and get some silver suits, I think we'll be sorted, yeah.
Yeah. Bell flares.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the future. That's the future project.
Shoulder pads, 80s. Let's do it.
That's it.
You got a lot to talk about with the record and the single and everything that's been happening for you. I guess to start with, what are the plans for the release over the next couple of months? I know there's a possible campaign happening and things like that.
Yeah, well, we've got a 5-track EP. It's going to come out around about the middle of June, I think. There should be a new single off that any day now. I mean, it could happen today, it could happen tomorrow. I'm not really making that decision. Someone else is doing that for us. And then we're going to do an Australian tour in July. Be the biggest one we've done so far, taking in some cities we hadn't been to before, even going to Byron Bay, which is a really beautiful part of Australia, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, hopefully it's just keep playing to new people, bigger crowds, and it seems to be growing, so it's been pretty awesome.
So we've heard some of the songs already from the EP, but what can we expect from it? And how do you feel that it's sort of representing where the band is as we sit here today?
Me? Okay. I think it just kind of takes what we did on the EP we did last year a little bit further. Some of the songs are really, really rhythmic, really rhythmic focus, and then there's other songs that are, I guess the melodies are more focused. The hooks are probably a little bit more prominent, and yeah, so kind of a combination of more experimental and more poppy at the same time would be the way I would
A good
describe
range,
it.
I guess.
Hey?
A good range, so there should be something that, I guess, even though our music will always have a sort of a niche market because we aren't mainstream, there's still a little bit of broadness to it that different people should like certain things on the record, so which is nice, I guess, to be able to reach different people.
As I mentioned, there's a possible campaign happening right now for the record. Do you want to plug that?
Yeah, well, it's actually going really well. We're over the halfway mark. I think we've nearly raised $3,000 so far, and we've still got 26 days to go. So
It's been pretty overwhelming, man, the response. So we'd just like to thank everyone as well.
Yeah,
for
amazing. Thanks to
helping
everyone
us
that's
out.
donated. And we wouldn't be able to tour and pay for the actual recording of the EP at the same time if we didn't have your help,
And for those who want to contribute and help make it all happen, where do they go?
I think just our Facebook page. We're posting it regularly enough that if you like us on Facebook, you'll see the link for sure. Yeah.
So after Singapore, are you hanging around? Do you get a little holiday before the album's released, or do you head straight back home?
Straight back. We got a playing at Little Perth Festival State of the Art. So that's next Saturday. So yeah, straight back into it, pretty much. Yeah.
And I think all of us are going to just be working our asses off in our day jobs as well for the next probably 6 weeks, so that we can afford to take time off for the tour in July. You know.
Yeah. So keeping this trip as short as possible.
Oh, unfortunately, yeah. I'm a school teacher when I'm not doing this, so I'll probably be doing lots of that for the next 6 weeks up until school holiday starts. Yeah.
And you mentioned there's a new single just about to be released. Do we get a music video for that as well?
Yeah, we do. It's going to be our first ever music video. We won a little competition, and some film students are making it for us, and I've seen what they're working on. It looks really cool, so I'm excited to have that come out.
Yeah, it's cool.
The kind folk from Curtin, so that's
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
We might be seeing it up late on Rage at some point. Isn't that the dream?
That would be the dream, yeah. Have a song in FIFA and have a music video on Rage. That's what I want to.
Both are very doable.
Yeah. Trev just keeps coming up with those little fast-paced muty guitar riffs. I reckon we'll get something on FIFA. You know?
That's right.
Stats,
Go!
Yeah.
Song comes in as you score a goal. Yeah. Be great. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy your rest of the time in Singapore, and we'll see you very soon.
Thanks, Singapore.
Thanks, Larry.
Thanks,
Thanks, Johnny.